Welcome back. You're watching Beyond the Headline. Now, new breaking in the Liquorgate story today. New developments. The Delhi former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia was arrested again today by the Enforcement Directorate. He's already in CBI custody but has been arrested once again by the ED. But the tremors of Liquorgate are moving beyond the national capital. It has reached the state of Telangana. The ED has issued summons to Kavitha. She is a BRS MLC and the daughter of Telangana Chief Minister KTR. Kavitha said she will be appearing before the ED on the 11th of March, but had some tough words for the central agency. She says the ED reaches election-bound states even before the Prime Minister does. Her brother and Telangana Minister KTR went even a step further. Listen in to some of those reactions coming in today.
So the modus operandi of BJP has been कि जहाँ भी इलेक्शन है वहाँ मोदी से पहले ईडी पहुँच जाता है. तो हमारे तेलंगाना में भी यही हुआ है. तो मेरा मोदी जी से बीजेपी से एक ही विनती है कि आप जनता के पास जाइए. आपने किस तरीके का डेवलपमेंट किया है, तेलंगाना के लिए आपने क्या किया है, देश के लिए आपने क्या किया है, वो बताइए. उनका दिल जीतिए, बाद में इलेक्शन जीतिए. लेकिन हम इलेक्शन हारेंगे या जीतेंगे, एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट यूज करेंगे, बैकडोर से गवर्नमेंट में आएंगे. इस तरीके का तो हमने देख लिया है, 9 राज्यों में चला है और तेलंगाना में वो चल नहीं पाया. तो इसीलिए उनका अभी एफर्ट ये है कि किसी भी तरीके से ईडी डाल दो, धमका दो, डरा दो.
In fact, almost 12 or 13 of our leaders have faced these inquiries already, CBI, IT and ED, including ministers, MPs and MLAs. So this is part of that charade that Narendra Modi carries on. He's दूध का धुला हुआ पूरा दुनिया बदनाम है. तो इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ, is there not merit in the case is not for you and me to decide or media to decide or WhatsApp to decide and WhatsApp University Vice Chancellor Narendra Modi to decide. It is for the legal system of this country, it is for the courts of this country to decide.
So what exactly are the charges, or what is the linkage to Kavitha, and why has she been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate? To get more details on this, I'm going across to my colleague Bhavtosh. Bhavtosh, what is Kavitha's link to this Liquorgate scam?
Both the agency, whether it's CBI or Enforcement Directorate, have always mentioned in their charge sheet as well as in their remand note South Group. What is South Group? According to the Enforcement Directorate, they claim that South Group consists of Kavitha, Abhishek Boinpalli, P. Sarath Reddy. They were the ones who paid a kickback of 100 crore rupees allegedly through Dinesh Arora, a Delhi-based businessman, to Vijay Nair, the former AAP campaign manager. They said once 100 crore rupees was paid to AAP campaign manager, that money was then subsequently used to fight elections in Goa. This charge has been vehemently denied by AAP as well as by Manish Sisodia. However, the focus of Enforcement Directorate probe has been always Kavitha. They claim that Kavitha had surreptitiously invested money in a liquor company called Indospirit. Delhi-based liquor company Indospirits was a manufacturer, but through illegal means it entered into the retail business. Indospirits was controlled by a Delhi-based businessman, Sameer Mahindru. Sameer Mahindru was later arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. Kavitha, according to Enforcement Directorate, owned around 65% share. What the Enforcement Directorate investigation later found out was that proxy individuals or the proxy owners were set up by Kavitha. This included Abhishek Boinpalli as well as Arun Ramachandra Pillai. Arun Ramachandra Pillai was later arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. They claim that 33% shares of Indospirits was actually owned by Arun Ramachandra Pillai but belonged to Kavitha, and that is the reason why Enforcement Directorate now wants to question Kavitha in front of Arun Ramachandra Pillai.
All right, so that's the Kavitha link that the Enforcement Directorate wants to investigate. But is this, like the brother and sister are saying today, a witch hunt? Vineet Goenka, spokesperson of the BJP, is joining me on the show. I also have with me Rahul Sridhar Reddy, leader of the BRS. Mr. Reddy, let me begin with you. This South Group link or this South lobby link that the Enforcement Directorate is speaking about, if it has nothing to do with Ms. K. Kavitha? Why not just go in for the questioning? Why all this hue and cry?
No, if it is a fair investigation, nobody would ask, right? We are not evading the questioning like BJP leaders. They go to courts, get stays, and all these probe agencies won't investigate them, interrogate them, don't question them. Kavitha ji already has faced CBI, she answered. Again on 11th, she is appearing before ED. Where are we evading? We are not, escaping from this questioning part. And why we are saying all this? Because this is all political vendetta. That's what we are trying to tell you time and again. And this is completely politically motivated. They cannot win us on ground. Hence, BJP uses these probe agencies. We have elections in our state at the end of this year. So, first Narendra Modi and Amit Shah goes, then automatically followed by ED, CBI and IT. There are 13 TRS, BRS ministers and MPs who were aided by ED or IT in the past 2 months. What is this called as? Is it not political vendetta? Nowhere they could not find any evidence. So this is
Mr.
clearly
Goenka,
to
today
suppress
Mr. KTR said that is
opposition forces.
everyone in the BJP, Mr. Harish Chandra, are they all just doodh ka dhula hua, truth speakers, baki sab kharab hai? It's only other parties, and especially they become worse and even more corrupt as polls come by. The levels of corruption just increase as polls come nearer and nearer.
Ms. Inamdar and Mr. Reddy, Ram to you and to the viewers who are watching us. There is an old saying, and I can only speak 4 or 5 languages, so I'll just speak in 3 languages. In Hindi, they say, Chor machaye shor. In Marathi, there is a saying called as Choracha ulta bomba. And in Bengali, they say, Chorer mai bado gala. The thief yells, shouts, makes noise more than the person who has not committed the crime. These people have been involved in criminal conspiracy. They came together, falsified the records. They made sure the contracts come to them. They came together, put in the money, more than 100 crore rupees through routes which are not good. Now when they have been questioned, they try to question the authorities and their regime. I think these people have to admit how much money they have paid, what they have done, whether they were involved or not. And if they are not involved, why are they worrying?
Why are you worried, Mr. Reddy? Now here, this entire questioning seems to hinge around one individual that is right now in custody.
Tamanna.
And who has claimed,
Tamanna.
1 minute, who has claimed that they are acting on behalf of Ms. K. Kavitha. This is someone in custody who has made this claim, which the investigative authorities, agencies are now pursuing. Yes.
We are saying, first the investigative agencies are biased. All these statements, whatever they're saying, tomorrow that the trial will happen in the court, when it comes to the court, the truth will come out. We are first saying, we are alleging that this investigation itself is a biased. This case is falsely implicated on our leaders. This is a fabricated case. And why
I know
we are
you're
saying they are
saying that,
biased, I'll give you an example.
but isn't that the
Give me
problem?
30
I'll tell
seconds.
you what the problem with that is. Mr. Reddy, I'll tell you what the problem with that is. Anyone who is at the receiving end of an investigation will say naturally that they're innocent and those investigating them are biased. Now, it could be true, it could be false. I don't know. We are not in a position to judge.
I am saying...
But that's what makes your argument now weak.
Tamanna, let me give you an example. Tamanna, let me give you an example why I am saying the probe agencies are biased. Just, let's just see this. On 12th October 2018, the ANI tweet says, TDP MP, Rajya Sabha then MP Ramesh has been raided by IT and he evaded tax. After that, the ED on 24th 2018 November, they says they have raided then Rajya Sabha MP of TDP, YS Chowdhury, and they said he has done a bank fraud of 6,000 crores and he bought some luxury cars with 120 shell companies or 20 shell companies. Then On same 28 November 2018, now
Okay.
Rajya Sabha member of BJP and spokesperson, national spokesperson, GVL Nasirao says these two MPs, CM Ramesh and YS Chowdhury, are Andhra Malyas, and YS Chowdhury defrauded banks for rupees 5,000 crores, and CM Ramesh, evaded the tax of 100 of crores. After that, what happened? June 21, 2019, they joined BJP under the able leadership of Honorable, Home Minister Shri Amit Shah ji, and फिर हरिश्चंद्र बन गए फर्स्ट कजिन्स ऑफ हरिश्चंद्र. निर्मा सर्फ अप्लाई किया गया, दूध से धुला हुआ हमारे चौकीदार साहब के साथ. बेटे आप लोग बीजेपी ज्वाइन किए, शाबाश, क्लियर. देखिए खिलता हंसता हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर के साथ ये जो दो आपने बोला है बैंक फ्रॉड
जी कह रहे हैं कि आपकी पार्टी जो ज्वाइन करते हैं वो निर्मा और सर्फ दोनों से धुल जाते हैं.
Why these cases?
Okay, now you've
why
heard
these
it, but
cases
okay.
are not being done
I
now?
just want to add, Mr. Goenka, as you respond.
Investigated now.
Can I speak?
Okay, 1 minute.
Tamanna,
As you
I
respond,
want to ask you.
Ms. Inamdar,
I want a pointed
These two
response,
guys,
Mr. Goenka.
Tamanna, I want to ask you. 10
Sir,
seconds.
Mr. Reddy, we
10
heard you.
seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Okay.
10
Mr.
seconds.
Reddy, can I speak now, please?
No, 10 seconds. Did you ever
Okay, we'll
see
give you 10
Mr. Reddy.
these two MPs were called to CBI or ED offices, questioned?
Okay, 1 minute. As you reply to that, Mr. Goenka,
Ms. Inamdar,
I will
can I
make
speak
two
now?
requests. Yes, two requests. One is, please give a pointed response in the context of these two leaders that Mr. Reddy has spoken about. And is this not the same story that you hear from opposition leaders in various states of the country? That the moment someone joins your side, all their problems go away.
Mr. Reddy and Ms. Inamdar, I have heard Mr. Reddy trying to deflect the question which you had asked, and very nicely, I congratulate him. He tried to deflect, make some other points. But I'd like to bring back the focus of this discussion, whether Kavitha is involved or not. Let me give you some names. And Mr. Reddy, have patience to hear this. Mahendru
Not at
transferred
all.
1 crore rupees in account of Radhe Industries, which is owned by Mr. Arora. Sir, I never spoke in between. Have patience. You only shout and make noise when you are not confident. So please, have patience and hear me out. Mahendra, on behalf of Vijay Nair, paid 2 crore rupees to Arjun Pandey. Vijay Nair stays in house of Mr. Gehlot, and Vijay Nair is also partner, friend of Mr. Pillai. Who is Mr. Motha Gautam sir? Who is Mr. Abhishek Bonnepalli? Who is Samir Mahendru? Who is Arun Pillai? And who is Mr. Kuldeep? You have to answer to the audience right now. Are they not involved? Did they not meet Miss Kavitha? Was the money not been paid to these channels? Please tell me. So,
Mr. Goenka, before 1 minute, Mr. Goenka, I will get Mr. Reddy to answer your question. 1 minute, I will get Mr. Reddy to answer your question.
I never intervened.
No, but before you asked your question, he asked a question.
Please wait and have courage to
what
listen
about
to the
answering
truth.
his question?
Please have, no. Madam, he did not give the answer. देखिए जो चोर करेगा वो उल्टा क्वेश्चन पूछेगा. Today they will have to answer what they have done. They are criminals. They are involved in conspiracy. They should answer. Why should the world answer them? Those people who are involved in the conspiracy, they have given bribes. These are the people whose hands are tainted. They will answer to the people.
Mr. Goenka, I think good sense prevail.
No, if every question is answered only by a question, where will this debate go?
You are the biggest criminals, looters of this country.
1 minute. Mr. Reddy, no name calling, please. No name calling, please. Mr. Reddy, no name calling, please. I will have to wrap it then. No name calling at all. No name calling at all. That is for your press conferences. 1 minute.
How can you allow?
No, please don't call each other criminals.
How can you allow them to call us criminals? I think he should behave.
So please.
He should behave.
Please tell the world.
He just said that.
The investigation.
Please.
Okay,
No, this is not the way. This is not the way to talk.
Can you allow me, Mr. Goenka and Mr. Reddy, can you allow me, have some patience, can you allow me? So there are two questions at play here. Mr. Reddy has pointed out to a specific example, shown two leaders who he says after they turned sides, all the investigations against them have come to a standstill. And Mr. Goenka has asked about some very specific links of alleged bribe paid. Now, we will continue this discussion only if I know that each of you are willing to answer the other person's question. If you want to respond to the question with your own question, there's no point of this going on. So I will allow you, Mr. Goenka, and I will request you to go first. Are you willing to actually answer his question on the specific point?
Why should a person who has been accused or his associates have been accused should be answered? They have to answer to the world very clearly. Who is Mutha Gautam? Who is Abhishek Bhavnapalli? Who is Mr.
So you are not willing to answer.
Whether they paid or
you are
not.
How much Mr. Reddy, are you willing to answer to his question?
Agencies. No, I am ready to answer any question.
I got the point.
If they are not accused, if they are not criminally involved, they are criminals.
Tamanna.
No.
Tamanna,
Please, no name calling,
Tamanna,
Mr. Goenka. I told Mr. Reddy also, you also, no name calling. Let's keep it civil. Yes, what is your answer, Mr. Reddy, about all of these names?
I am sorry. I think let's maintain some decorum. You cannot call us criminals and all that. Who people know in the country how come 12 lakh crores got wiped out and who is behind it? Who are the criminals? Now let me not get into that. Let me give you a straight answer, Tamanna. This entire case is fabricated. Whatever is made, let the trial happen.
You take me on the merry-go-round,
Truth will come out.
I'm not one of those spokespersons who would answer to your whimsies.
Can you please allow
focus
me?
on
This
Ms.
is not the
Kavitha's
way.
role.
Allow me to speak.
Please focus on Ms. Kavitha's role. Please tell the world who is
We heard you, let him speak now. We heard you, let him speak now.
Have some patience. Why are you so frustrated? Can you please allow me to answer? Mr. Goenka, please have some patience. I am answering. Neither Kavitha ji nor any BRS leader has any role in this particular issue. This is political vendetta, politically motivated. We are questioning you. Hence, you wanted to frame us in these kind of cases.
Why are you taking a merry-go-round, sir?
BRS
Tell
party,
to the people.
All right, we'll have to wrap it here. Unfortunately, there are no clear answers this evening. There are only questions and political barbs going from one end to the other. At the end of the day, the focus on CBI and ED, they have now made some big moves. Manish Sisodia, of course, K. Kavitha called for questioning. At the end of all of this, what does the investigation find? That will be the hard facts that will really bring this to a conclusion. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us on the show today. And before we wrap up,